What do you two reckon to this European Premier League proposal that we've seen come out today?
Can we save it for half time? Oh no, we haven't got half time.
It's bullshit, isn't it? And it's hilarious that they tried to reduce the number of games to increase friendlies. A part of this big picture thing, United and Scousers. There was obviously a lot been on the phone call between these two dickheads.
Yeah.
What a phone call that must have been. Plotting the demise of not just English football but European football.
So just sort of plot it out for people who don't know what the proposal has been, this European Premier League thing. It's been 18... It's again, talks between owners of United and owners of Liverpool, it seems to be every time, doesn't it? Where there's going to be a new league that seemingly replaces the Champions League because it's through FIFA rather than through UEFA. And it'll be 18 teams of the top sort of European teams in Europe who all play a league-type system that then has maybe a playoffs or some knockout system at the end as well. So it'd be 34 games at least that then obviously would replace the Champions League because you couldn't be having that. But it'd be like a midweek structure thing. It's not to replace the Premier League, but it's to replace essentially the Champions League, isn't it?
I spoke to Martin Edwards 3 years ago. Martin Edwards, former chairman of Manchester United, current president of Manchester United. His role as a president is more of an honorary role. It's not really anything hands-on. He gets to go to the game for free. He gets a good parking spot and goes to loads of lunches, I imagine. But Martin Edwards was part of the initial talks as the Premier League was being formed. The European Super League was muted then. And Martin said he was absolutely dead against it because... He says, you're not telling me United versus Anderlecht is going to ever be bigger than United Everton. He goes, it's simply not the case. And he goes, he's all in favour for our traditions and history and heritage. And that includes, playing in our domestic leagues. And then he said, we didn't need a European Super League. He goes, because we got the Champions League. He goes, it was always going to be a midweek league. He goes, when you look at the number of games that we play in the Champions League, that's your European Super League. But I guess that people have gone, well, why can't Madrid play Paris and United? And someone's gone, well, we'd get more money if they did.
Yeah.
All you're going to do, you think that the EFL, the Conference, League One, League Two, you think they're struggling for viewers now? Wait till on Monday you've got United versus Real Madrid, and then Saturday you've got United Liverpool or something like that, or Juventus and City next Tuesday. Like, it's going to absolutely kill the viewership of the lower leagues. And for all of the good they talk about welfare of players... I'm sorry, you can't compete in two leagues at the same time with additional cups. I mean, obviously, they clearly wanted to get rid of the League Cup. They clearly want to get rid of the Charity Shield. They obviously want to take the Premier League down to two less clubs. The reasons for that are becoming obvious. And for all the talk of, like, Liverpool was a big proponent of the winter break, well, that's out of pissing window unless you're playing 5 games in 5 days at some point in the season. So it's pure greed. And also, like, by the sounds of what I've read, some people were saying some of these European Super League games would be in neutral venues. So they just shop them to the highest bidder. So you might be playing, it might be United against AC Milan in Singapore or something.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to. There have been rumours and talks of. We saw, I think it was the Spanish league where they wanted to play games in America and stuff, didn't they? And you'll see that as soon as or should I say, that's what the owners would want. If they're allowed to do what they want, which this is one step towards, that's why they wanted the extra
Well, there's
power.
no traditions now in this new league. You make it that 5 games are played in America and wherever.
In China and Australia and whatever it will be. But again, it's extra games. And because you sort of think now, well, what we already have is a league system which is followed by a knockout system. That's what the Champions League is. But what they want is Man United to play Real Madrid twice a year, to play Barca twice a year, to play PSG twice a year. They don't want the luck of the draw where it might be, a group could potentially be United, Porto, Shakhtar, Midtjylland or whatever.
Nah.
They don't want that.
And the fact that these 5 Premier League teams are going to be in this 18.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
And did Spurs inherit Jose Mourinho's trophies or something? I'm not really sure what happened there. Like, how did they become a big club?
Is it the 18 most valuable clubs?
I got Steve's angle on it as well, and it's obviously annoying. What I hate is that, is it going to replace the Champions League and not the league then, yeah?
Yes, that's the current plan.
I think so, yeah. In
so
which
this
case,
isn't...
I'm not as upset. If they was like, right, we're now promoted out of the Premier League and we're now European Super League and then we've got the European Cup on top. No. But with it being just European Super League, I don't like how many extra games. I don't like the motives behind it.
It feels like a reaction to Project Big Picture, doesn't it? Where
I think
I
there
feel
was
like
said-
it is because I feel like they've gone. Well, actually, you're only going to make that much money if we stick about. Now we'll fuck off, take our ball. How much money are you going to earn now? You know what I mean? You're going to be a glorified
I think it
championship
was all
now.
the same
I
conversation.
agree. I saw people on Twitter, and it was, I think, a good way of putting it. It was almost like the big picture thing was like
Page one of
was
their
good
bad book.
was like the good cop thing. Like, we're going to give you all this extra money, and then the bad cop was and we're also going to.
There's no way
off.
they've had a chance to sit round the table following
twice, no.
big picture news coming out
Also-
and come up with a new idea that's just as bad.